Hi everyone, and welcome to week 11. So, what's going on in week 11? So, week 11, here's our introduction. Oh, it says week 10. Ignore that, pretend it says week 11. Um, so, for study resources, you've got two different sets of lecture notes and some video. These lecture notes and video will kind of get you started on thinking about t-tests and testing with a mean. So, we're now moving from categorical data to numeric data. So this is kind of a big leap. We're looking at something completely different. So now we're looking at real numbers, not categories anymore. We're going to be doing a little bit by hand, and this is explained in these videos and these handouts, and those will go along with this quiz. So all of this stuff here all goes along with this quiz right here. So don't be scared by these. I go through all of these and what they mean in the video. So just make sure you watch these videos. So what other assignments other than that quiz do you have? You've got Project 3, collect data. So what you'll be doing is actually collecting your data. So you hopefully got the green light from me, or if not, you got feedback on what you need to change. So go ahead and make those changes or do whatever you need to do so that way you can go ahead and go out and you need to collect your data and create a Minitab file with the information in it. Of information of how to collect the data, it needs to look something like this, where you're providing very specifics about what you collected and the stores, and then you need to submit the Minitab file with a list of your items and information. So basically the Minitab file would look kind of like this, and the prices of each store similar to the example above, but do not put the $ in for the prices. So just enter in the dollars, or enter in it directly. Do not enter it in with the $. So that's what you're doing for collecting data. Then the other assignment for Project 3 is your introduction and methods. So for your introduction and methods, the following assignments is designed to help you write the introduction for Project 3. So that way you'll be ready to go when it gets to the final project. So introduction should be pretty brief. What's the topic? What stores were picked? What types of items? What do you hope to learn? Methodology, what items were selected. Don't list all of the items of method, just let the readers know the general type. How specifically were they priced. Oh, and for this one where it says then refer the reader to the appendix. The appendix is literally just another section at the end of your paper. You say appendix, and then you just give that actual table with all of your items, their sizes, and all of the different prices. Otherwise, how specifically were the prices data collected online in stores and mix? Explain what ended up matching the items. Was it difficult, easy? Did you use sale prices, saver cards? Why not? And what was the price range? And there's the rubric for how it's graded. So that should be pretty straightforward because you're just explaining what you did. And then the last assignment, because we already talked about the quiz, is election polls gone wrong. So if you followed the news at all last year, you probably still remember that the election polls favored Hillary to win. This obviously wasn't the case, and Trump was declared the winner. So how did the polls go wrong? Read at least 2 of these articles below, then write about the following. Why do people think the election polls went wrong, and what, if anything, could have been done to have a more accurate poll? Do you think the election would have turned out differently if people would have known in advance that Trump was actually in the lead? Will this information change how you view polls and statistics you hear and read about in the news? How? And make sure to cite which sources you read. So make sure you cite exactly which one of these 2, or which 2 of this group you read. So there you go. That's what you've got for this week. And we're just kind of moving right along, almost to week 12.